Amigos, welcome back to my new video. In this video we'll be learning what we will be learning and looking into an multinational and important bank which has now collapsed after being an excellent journey and having a smooth welfare for all nations, being a best bank for 40 years straight. Now it has been collapsed. By now, you would have known what bank I'm talking about. Yeah, it's the Silicon Valley Bank, originated from Clara, California, United States. There's been a state of fact that since 2008, there's been no bank has been collapsed. That is, the biggest bank has not been collapsed. But now, on March 10th, the Silicon Valley Bank has been collapsed in all over and facing a lot of damage in the stocks, bonds, and also a loss. Now let's see why. As we all know, Silicon Valley Bank, they are interested in startups of new people in the field of technology mode. And so in the pandemic period, even though many companies and many banks and many OTT platform had a rise or down, Silicon Valley Bank always had a queer jet-like speed in growth, even in the pandemic time. That is because they have been investing money and shares in technology companies, and so in pandemic technology was a main scope. They earned a lot, and after that they even put bonds and shares. They had a big bonds with the governments also. And so what happened? They have also agreed and put mortgages bonds with companies and with government. And what happened is they didn't expect this to happen. That is, the federal bank, the Federal Reserve, in order to get more benefit by the inflation, they increased the rate of interest. We all know that rate of interest and the bonds are inversely proportional, and since the rate of interest has been increased, the bonds value started to decrease. And so when the bond value is being started to decrease, companies are facing a lot of troubles and they're facing a lot of loss. And so what happened, they asked for the withdrawal of the deposit money they paid to the bank, but at the same time even bank was in a place where they didn't have any money, they couldn't sell, and so they sold all the bonds to the cheaper rates. And by doing this they could give the companies their some capital amount. But what happened to their company is that they have faced a huge loss, and within the span of 48 hours of selling their bonds, the Silicon Valley company or bank has been collapsed. But now, since it's been 2 3 days, even the US government is trying to make them clear and rectify their laws, and they're going to come back stronger, everyone guess. So I hope you're benefited by this video. Please share this news because Silicon Valley Bank is an important, vital role it plays in today's economy. Thank you.